Hey, yo, happy 420, everybody.
What's happening?
Yo, fam, can you just put
What's
the hashtag PussX? Just that, nothing else. Huh?
Hashtag PussX. Yeah, that wasn't the right @ anyways.
Yeah, thanks, man. How you doing? All good?
Good.
Awesome, bro. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be
My
here,
son,
man.
Why is that a cat?
because it's PussX.
Pussycat?
Yes, my friend. He wants us to play smooth jazz, and I said,
It was the first.
absolutely not.
I went onto YouTube and it was the first song that I saw.
Pumpkin Belly was a big hit this morning, but I've got a Bulldog dub plate, an Island Thunder dub plate for them, so just chill, bro.
Tomorrow I get to choose the song and I get to do whatever I want.
Deal. These guys got to tweet out the room. Ready?
Productions.
Let's go.
Well, one thing I love about herbs, you know, make me all have good vibes, you see it.
Yeah, bro, say how far 20.
Right meditation.
Big up yourself,
Positive
cool
vibration.
dog.
You understand?
Yeah,
And
not
the marijuana. And the marijuana.
Put your lighters in the air.
And the healing.
Let's go.
Well, me love the taste and the texture and the color. For the herbs, me not spend my last dollar. High grade sensi, a cushion and the crusher. Weed from chopper make me dance like Usher. Big Bob Marley spliff light it up, Papa. Me nah have a locks on me head, but me ras. Me lungs them black like the Moroccan ash. You want see the hustler turn weed into cash. That's why me say roll it up, smoke it up. From a spliff in a hand, you better hold it up. Rasta man a burn the chalice and the holy cup.
You people should see him dancing right now. He looks like if a unicorn just got stabbed with an arrow.
With a stiff upright stem. Burn it with my relative, I burn it with my friend. Me roll it in a grabba, I got my roots on Baba. Amsterdam weekend. Me love the nanny back, me buy a Walton Park. The high grade me spark, no coke on a crack. Puff and slide up, puff and walk. That's why me say roll it up, smoke it up. From a spliff in a hand, you better hold it up. Rasta man a burn the chalice and the holy cup. Marijuana right now give up. That's why me say roll it up, smoke it up. From a spliff in a hand, you better hold it up. Rasta man a burn the chalice and the holy cup. Marijuana right now give up. Me can't give up the plain land, yes the plain land. Me have to ask which is spice away and get it from. Me say driver, call back, boot your bank card. Because me want some of the good herbs way in a inside.
I did all leftover split.
Yeah, me love it like this is signal. The green grass make me fly like an eagle. If me rule the world, it would be legal. That's why me say
Roll it up.
smoke it up. From a spliff in a hand, you better hold it up. Rasta man a burn the chalice and the holy cup. Marijuana right now give up. That's why me say roll it up.
Sing along, PussX.
From a spliff in a hand, you better
Hold it up.
La 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 la
I do
la
all
la
it up.
la 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 da 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 da
Hold it up.
lollipop, lollipop, la 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 la
Last chance.
la
From my split
la 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 lollipop.
Holy cup, marijuana right now give up.
All right.
That's what I wanted to do.
You're not the DJ, my friend. In fact, you did a hard cut yesterday that was a little rough. He's actually a master of the studio fade.
You have a rough foot.
We got a lot to talk about today, so we're gonna try and pack it all in. Who is sighing like that?
Oh, just walked in the door.
Okay, well, I don't control the news, lady. It just happens. Where do you guys want to start? Let's start by shouting out our sponsors, CroGen FT and our friend PussX, who's new to the sponsorship crew And we're happy to have him on board, man. How does it feel?
Oh man, the feeling is amazing. And to be honest, like I'm thinking like very carefully about marketing and everything. And since I'm doing everything by myself, and to be honest, I think your space and your brand is the most, let's say, profitable and most logical choice when it comes to marketing and in Kronos. I can say that like very clearly and transparently. So what you built and what you represent in Web3 in general, man. So standing next to you and having Pusex in the name, and it's an honor, true honor.
I'm honored, my friend. I'm blushing over here. We've been doing this for a long time, that's for sure. Um, but this is what I love to do, man. It really doesn't feel like work to me most days. It can be hard to get these spaces started, but once we're going, like I was just saying, there's too much to talk about. Like all I have to do is go to my page and look at any of the 400 tweets that I put out in the past hour. They're all important. Every single one of them. Just like every single one of you, all 20 of you. What are you doing? I know there's a bunch of other spaces. I actually jumped around before I got this one started. There is a Kong's Phoenix Finance space right now. Bro, that's where I would be. um, those are two dope projects. And there's a couple other ones too. Maybe they're all wrapping up. Who knows? We're gonna be here because that's what we do every day. J Rock, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
You back?
Yeah, I'm back, I guess. I'm not on violence, so that's good.
No, definitely. Everybody's vibing.
Yo,
There's only 4 of us up here. Was it
um,
spicy the last
so
time you were here?
I was wondering, like, what the Web3 is actually.
All right, you're breaking up, so you got to get closer to your Wi-Fi router or
I
something. But
probably
did you
made it
say
spicy.
what?
I'm not gonna lie. I've definitely said some shit,
Yeah, the more you talk, the more I remember the last time you were here.
which I apologize for.
So what was the question? You gotta, yeah, but you gotta
Uh,
do something
yeah,
with the phone. There you go.
I said I've said some shit before in here. Maybe not with you, host. Yeah, people just got me on violence, man. I couldn't help. So I was asking, how is Web3 actually making a difference?
Bro, I can barely get anything out of you, but I think what I heard was how is Web3 making a difference?
So
And
how
if
would you
you've
say
been
like this
here,
Web3 is actually? I'm so sorry, my mic is so shit.
yep. So like I said, how is Web3 making a difference? I would point you to
Bro, I just
multiple
wanted to know
Kronos projects. Oh Jesus Christ. Can you hear
because
me
I'm actually a
or
crypto.
not? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you, Alpha.
All right. No, I'm talking to him. I'm starting to get the feeling like J Rock is a fucking troll, but we'll give him another chance. Donnie, what's good?
What up? Long time no see, my mans. How is everyone?
Right? What'd you say?
How is everyone's?
Oh, we're great. We're great. We're just getting started here. Um, I'm trying to remember what was so spicy about the last time J Rock was here. I think he was either new or acting like he was new, and we kind of onboarded him. I'm not trying to have a replay, but we
Wasn't
could
he
say
talking about Saitama?
Yeah.
Color
I remember.
shifts, right?
Yeah,
That's the guy. That's
the
the guy.
Saitama guy.
What up,
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you for
Albert? How's
reminding
your
me.
day
It
been
takes
treating
all
you,
of us
bro?
putting our heads together.
the Saitama guy. That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Saitama is shit. Woof woof.
Woof woof.
No,
I know.
Welcome back.
but seriously, dude. After
And
I lost all my Saitama, and I was like a Saitama whale. Now I'm kind of mad.
yeah, so you might not have heard because your audio was messed up, but what's different? What's new? What do you got that's not from last time?
Well, I'm definitely not as drunk. That's the start.
Good for you, man. That's
But
important. I'm a big harm reduction guy.
same. I don't know. I mean, dude, I've been investing in crypto for a while, and I mean, I've seen all these fluctuation in prices, which is obviously like we're going to be accustomed to because we're in a bear market. But my question is to you: how is Web3 actually making a difference? I've seen the merge from Ethereum that said it cut costs of energy back by 0.2%.
No, not costs. Usage.
Oh, my apologies. The usage of energy by 0.2%. But what, like,
That
is
was
that?
the projected. The
But
day
does
that
that
it
make
the
a
day of
difference?
the merge, we got data that said global energy usage went down by 0.05%.
0.05. That's barely anything compared to energy doubling in price.
Yeah, again, you're doing price and usage.
I mean,
Two different things.
my coworker I work with, he was telling me about how his electric bill is like nearly doubled because they're raising the price of kilowatts.
Yeah, that's going to be different everywhere. But energy prices are on the rise. A lot of prices are on the rise. Just
You know,
not crypto prices. Right,
I'm
J
not
Rock?
here as a troll either. Like I know you guys think I'm a troll. I'm really not. Like that person was probably just.
Nobody thinks you're a troll.
Everyone thinks I'm a troll. I don't care.
Well, then you might want to think about it.
I'm not really worried, bub. But I'm just saying. I really
No,
these
see, now
spaces
you're
really
just
do
doing
help
it
with
again.
people with mental.
It's like you don't have anything to say, so you like pretend to mute yourself and act like your mic doesn't work. I don't have time for it. Truck, what's going on with you?
Yo, man. How's the day been treating you today, bro?
Awesome. I've been killing it.
Yo, I could say the same. For a change, I literally have. I mean, what I got 3 generations in the car with me, man. We've been chilling all day. I got my mother, I got my kids. Man, it's been a dope day, man.
Hey,
I've
mama.
been say hey, mom. Hey.
Yo, that's awesome.
That's Mama Truck, y'all. There go Mama Truck. For anybody that's never met Mama Truck, there go Mama Truck.
Does your mom like Sheba as much as my mom?
My mom is she hasn't been onboarded yet.
What? You got
She's
to get her
old.
on King at least, bro.
She's old school, man. I could barely get her on a US dollar. What are you talking about?
All right, then you stick to your game plan, bro. I ain't here to mess with it. But it's great to have the family in the car with the jungle on speakers. J Rock, get out of here, man. You had two chances. Um, Ian's up here. What's up, bro? Let me check which are my most important tweets that we need to talk about.
Bro,
First
I
and
noticed.
foremost, what?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, man. I do that all the time. I notice that Ian is always with a mic, but then when you be like, "Hey, Ian, what's up?" It's like,
It's like he's up here, but he's not here. It's cool. We got a post up top that everybody needs to retweet, including you, J Rock. You can come back up when you like it and retweet it. This is an attempt to get some new people in here, right? Let's get at least 50 people, and then we'll give $50 to a newbie, a little booby newbie. Pussex on Heaven Island. Did you see my tweet about the news keeps calling us a remote island? Like, why are you? Like, I can make fun of this place being remote. You can't. This is like not a fucking remote island. You got people watching the news thinking that Martha's Vineyard is a fucking rock with a palm tree on it. Come on, man. Remote island.
Bro, so let me ask you this. How do you feel about that plane that dropped off all those folk?
Yeah, they could have stayed. I said that the day they got here.
So who not to throw this off from, DeFi and, vibes. But like, is it the majority of the residents on the island that are like no? Or is it just a few people?
No, no one here said no.
Okay.
Nobody
So
here
then what
said
the
no.
hell is the problem then? Excuse my language, I'm sorry.
Nobody here had any control. Nobody here had any warning or anything. They just showed up. And they were moved off the island the next day. They only stayed in our church one night.
So
But
wait a
like,
minute. So it's a publicity
this
stunt.
community was like geared up and ready to help. Like, they helped as much as they could for the 24 hours they were here. But yeah, man, that's the vibes here.
It sounds like a publicity stunt to me.
It was, bro. It was straight up.
I
In
was gonna
fact,
watch it.
there's an investigation going on right now. Texas, um, the county in Texas where this started. I just saw the sheriff on the news. They're beginning an investigation because these people were rounded up in Texas, recruited. They were legally here already, and they were recruited by someone working for someone and put on a plane to Florida under false pretenses. And they thought they were staying in Florida. And then they flew them to the vineyard. And then they moved them from here to a Air Force base that's right off island. But I didn't realize we were going to be talking about this.
But I mean, it's a conversation that kind of brings it. The hell, we're all here, and that's decentralized currency, and what DeFi and Bitcoin was actually created for is taking the power away from the powers to be. Fight the power, but we see what the powers to
Right?
be are doing.
Because if they had stayed, I would have been boots on the ground here. Not that their situation is any worse than a lot of people in similar or worse situations all over this
No,
country.
that's serious.
But
But I mean, being that it's right there, that's like right at your front door, and you just said it came right out of your mouth, and your community, the people that are there, are like, we're ready to help in any way, shape, or form, and within 24 hours they're gone. So it's a complete publicity stunt. That's very. It's,
yeah, you got to check out Seth Meyers from last night. What's his show called? Late Night with Seth Meyers or something. He did a whole thing on it. He lives next door to my sister. Um, up the one with the sheep farm I'm always telling you about. So like, I've met him at her house a couple of times. He was talking about the vineyard for like, and this whole situation for like 20 minutes last night, but he tied himself into it. And it's hilarious because he's a summer guy and we're year rounders.
no, I'm gonna look at that one. I'm gonna look at that one because I
Yeah,
actually
you got to watch Seth Meyers from last night.
like
It's
Seth
hilarious.
Meyers, so I'm gonna have to watch that.
He's a good guy.
Where's ETH at right now, bro? We still sub 14?
That's a great question, my man. That is a great question because I'm going to bet that we are. And yeah, we're at 1360 with a little bit of upward momentum. But I'm seeing a lot of macro factors that are just not looking good.
Well, mark
Oh, my
my
baby
words.
Cosmos. All right.
Before 5:15, I'll say before 5:15, we'll be back down to and I'll say this right now in the recorded space. We will be back down to 1350, 1345 within the next 30 minutes.
50. Are you talking Bitcoin
I'm
prices?
talking ETH 13.
But we're at
13.
1350.
You're at 13. I thought you said 1360. Yeah, we'll be right around that 1345, 1340 mark in the next 30 minutes. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, I'll do you better than that. I think. Here we go. So now I'm on the 1 hour chart. I think we'll be at 1320. I'll give you 1320.
Eee, we're bears today, huh?
In an hour? Yeah.
Big
They're not
bear.
going
My
up.
daughter wants us to be bears too. She's hyping us up.
We never play this game. But who's the winners right now? Helium, HNT is up 10%. Stellar Lumens is up 7. Algo is up 4. Compound is up 4. I read some news today about Luna C and Crypto.com. They said they are acknowledging the burn structure of Luna Classic.
They figured out a way to make some money out of it.
Oh, you know they did. All right, J-Rock is persistent, and it looks like he retweeted it. So, good enough for me. I bet he's bearish about Ethereum, though. Which is in line with me and Truck, so it looks like we all get along.
You have to be bearish right now about Ethereum. If you're not bearish, then that means you're not accumulating coins.
Yeah, or fuck all those words. Just be realistic.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, my realistic bottom, like as of, here or there or, whenever it comes is like right around
Pause.
Yeah. Right around that 8 something mark. I'm saying sub
800?
850.
800 for ETH.
Yeah, sub 850.
Okay. I definitely am gonna try and buy it at the same price I bought it at last time. Which
Dude, did you just say 850 for ETH?
925. Yep. No, I'm saying 925. Not today, not tomorrow. But if
Soon.
if the macro trends continue down, tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow we get the report from the Fed. If we go up 100 basis points, forget about it.
Bro, it's over with.
Dude, it looks like we're looking at 700, not 8.
Shit, you see 7?
I honestly
J-Rock
see
doesn't know what he's
I
talking
see high 7s before it pops. Not gonna lie.
Alpha, his name
mean,
is J Rock. I don't
looking at the chart, dude. It popped off low bottom 1071.13 7,899. What 7,892.80%, and that's from a high of almost 35,000%. I mean, this first bottom it found was at 1314.17. And that 1314.17 bottom from back in 2021 is definitely a lot higher than the bottom we found at 2022 of June 1st. So it looks like we didn't even form a bullish head and shoulders. I would say we dropped back down to high-ish, medium, lowish 700s within the next few months. Possibly see a rise 2024, 25.
You do this for a living?
Nah. I just educate myself on everything, dude.
High, medium, lowish. I got you. There's nobody who knows where this market is going, but there's definitely something to watch tomorrow with this report. And just be ready. Just be prepared. Have money on the sidelines if you want to get into things. And don't buy in all at once. That's something that took me a while to learn. And by a while, I mean like over a year.
What do you mean,
because I'm
like
an impulsive person.
Split your portfolio? Is that what you're saying?
What?
You're saying not to throw all your money into something at once? Are you saying like to split your portfolio? Are you saying like have some
anything,
have some
anything? Just don't throw all your money all at once at anything, no matter what we're talking about.
Yeah, but that's what trading is taking risk. I mean, if you're not prepared to lose it, then don't spend it. That's what trading is.
Can I just hop in real quick, J Rock? I don't want to cut you off, but what I'm an advocate for is I wouldn't quite say DCA, but if you got $1,000 that you're willing to lose throughout a year, break that up. What I have my wife currently doing is $11.10 a day into Bitcoin and Ethereum. So she'll choose one every day.
But if you're gonna have USDC, buy it all. You can buy all that at once, so that you can at least stake that.
You can
Or
stake
farm it.
US dollar currency? What the fuck?
What?
You can stake USDC?
What? Oh, where?
Depends. Depends where you go. There's been situations where I've been able to stake USDC on its own in DeFi, but not for long periods of time.
Are you really from
What?
Zimbabwe,
You're
South
breaking up
Africa?
there.
J Rock, are you really from Zimbabwe, bro?
I mean, I'm a speaker, so y'all probably pulled my IP already, but I just did it to DOS myself.
No,
Nobody's
look,
pulling your IP, dude.
J Rock, where are you from, bro?
Yo, I'm from Zimbabwe.
All right, hey yo, hey man,
Yeah,
look.
don't worry about it.
Luckily, I'm not
I
co-hosting,
didn't
bro,
like.
because
I
you would
never
have been
liked
out of
him in the
here.
first place, dude. But we let everybody up. So let that be a reminder to all of you. Feel free to come up here. Just don't be like that, dude. But do come up here. Don't be scared. It's gonna be all right. Even if we all don't make it, J Rock, fuck off, or I will boot you from the entire space, and then you won't even get to listen. Donnie, what's up?
Thank you.
You started to say something about baby Cosmos. What's up?
Oh, my baby, she's down. But this is when I buy. I just bought 2 Cosmos while we were 2 Atom while we were talking.
Just two, bro. What the hell? I hope your
Hey,
bag's up above 300, because if not, then I got you beat.
I got to get my bag above 300. I've got about. Wait. How many Atom do I have?
I hope you pick
I
up
got
the
about
phone.
200. I got about 200 Atom.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I fucking love Atom, dude. God damn, I love Atom. Can we see some hands if you love Atom? I'm not even looking because I'm looking at my Atom. Oh, I got to plug this phone in. Holy shit.
You
I
actually
hope
got
you
me
were
looking,
buying that. Oop.
and I'm right behind you, bro, with 183.7 and some change Adam, bro.
Well played.
Yes, I've been enjoying it, and it's
And
kind of
where do you have it?
Kepler.
Kepler.
Yes.
It
Smart man.
better be Kepler.
Where else would it be?
Got to be Kepler. I started by staking on CDC. And then I learned about DeFi and I moved it over there. I had it staked in the DeFi wallet, making, well, I still have some over there. So let me look. Making 19.34%. Oh, Jesus. I think I just smashed the phone. Oh, God. Oh, dear God.
Take a
You
deep
guys
breath.
still there?
Yeah, we're still here. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, man. Easy.
Woo, we almost lost you.
No, we're still here. Just, next time you make sure that you use rubbing alcohol to clean the phone off so that it's not as slippery.
I used a baby wipe this morning, and that worked pretty well. But
Yeah, but a lot of the chemical residue from some of those baby wipes are left behind.
yes.
So it leaves like this satiny feeling from the chemicals.
Ugh.
Rubbing alcohol is the best.
You are correct, sir. 100%. Justo is coming up here, and the point I was trying to make was, that the staking on the DeFi wallet, not bad, right? 20% ain't bad, but if you want the airdrops, you got to be in Kepler. That's the big lesson.
Well, and does the DeFi wallet take into account your commission that you pay on staking when you collect rewards? Or is that just the total staking? Because
That's
that
the
doesn't
total
sound right.
staking. Yeah, because the claiming fee, although it's low, right? It's like 0.0001 atom to claim. It's still a fee.
Well, and you pay the validator the commission. And I know the Kepler wallet, when you look at the percentage of interest on there, it takes the commission into account.
Oh, commission. No, the validator I'm with is a 0 commission.
You won't get any airdrops, bro.
I know. That's why I have only 80 atoms still staked in DeFi, and the rest is in Kepler. And now you guys know where I keep my shit.
Well,
Why is
and
Colin laughing at me?
on Kepler, I hope you have it staked with validators that are not exchanges and have commission, because if you're with a 0 commission validator, even on Kepler, you will not qualify for 99% of the airdrops.
Thank you. Can you explain that to everybody?
Which part?
Justo. ¿Qué pasa? I missed it. What'd you say,
I
buddy?
went to the ship.
What?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Justo's back.
Hello.
Between Justo and J-Rock, you guys are really throwing me for a loop today.
Yeah. You remember Justo was the guy we were
onboard
onboarding
one of these
yesterday.
guys? Yeah.
Justo, yeah. Well, we tried to, Henry. It was a tough one.
Justo, did you get your wallet together, bro?
I can listen to you. I swear a minute. What happened?
Oh, all right.
What's up, Alpha?
I don't know, man. I started off strong. I really did. But I find myself struggling to hold on here.
No, you're doing awesome, bro. It's a bit tough. It's a bit tough, but you're doing awesome. No, we're right behind you.
Oh, thanks, Pussex.
Hey, it was so funny, right? You know how I often listen to the recordings? So I was listening back. I jumped in earlier. I think I just caught the end of Coffee and Crow, but when I was out on my drive, I was listening back to it. And it's so funny how, when you're so focused on doing your thing, like you don't sometimes pick up on little things that are dropped, right? And I read Twitter and stuff, obviously, and I see the tweets that go out, and some are interesting, some are less so. But it was funny because I never even considered some tweets that were out today were even possibly. I don't know if they were or not, right? But whether they were pointed towards troops.
Oh, you're talking about the one that got clarified?
Well, I don't know if it did get. Well, I don't know if it got clarified. I'm just
there was a clarification tweet.
Oh, was there? What was the clarification?
Oh, I gotta find it because it was really good. It was like projects that are using non-monetized tokens to mint future drops.
Oh, okay. So they are
great for their community and Ray Tay.
Right. So Chan was talking. She was talking about troops then, I guess.
Chan?
Was it a chance, or was it low?
I think it was low, the second one.
Right. Cool. Yeah, it was weird because I didn't I saw those tweets, kind of scrolled on past them. Obviously, both those people have been good supporters of the project in the past, but you know how things ebb and flow and change in Kronos so quickly. But it wasn't until I was listening to Coffee and Crow and you guys were having a good conversation about it, and I thought, okay, I see, I can understand this, and it just kind of got me thinking. It's like, how do you win in this space, right? Like you either work hard consistently since December to continue to deliver stuff for your community, or you disappear and do nothing. Either way, you aren't going to please everybody, right? It's
there's a lot in between, but
and what happens in
you're not
between?
pleasing everybody, for sure.
And it was funny because I was thinking of the sentiment and where it's come from, and it's cool when you start to hear more. We're really focused on our community, the extended 7 projects that we've got in our extended whitelist community, and growing out that to all support each other and support the chain and do great stuff. But when you come out and poke your head back up a bit and see the wider picture, it's interesting. And it was funny because I think some of the sentiment for me around the kind of the mint stuff, I know there's a lot of chat on other chains about it too. It was when I saw Louisiana's God Hates Crofam, and the one about troops was death, taxes, and a troops mint. And obviously it's amusing, but it made me think. I was like, that is interesting, because we went back and broke it down. We're thinking like everything that we're doing is utility for our holders. We haven't done a paid Crow mint since Super Troopers in around about March time. And people were talking about like checking your finances and making sure you can deliver your roadmap and all this stuff. Well, that's kind of exactly what we've done.
That's amazing, man. We got to clarify that for people.
Yeah, and so I think it's important. That's why I wanted to come in, and I want everybody to hold everybody accountable. It's important, and I want to come. You and I was talking like we've never done any paid promotion with anybody, but I might actually be quite keen to sponsor the jungle for the next few days and come and make myself present and let people hear stuff firsthand from the horse's mouth rather than second or third hand from the whispers of the Twitter crofam. Because I think it's important. We did the first Troopers Mint, we did the second Troopers Mint, we then gave people an airdrop. Well, in fact, you got the second Troopers Mint of the Super Troopers you got for holding the first one, and you can mint some. Then you got microbes for holding those. That wasn't a paid thing. With your microbes, you turned them into mutants. That wasn't a paid thing. And then we launched our non-monetized token that we said we were going to launch. And with that non-monetized token, you were able to mint a couple of fun little NFTs, which people who did get involved with enjoyed. And they had a purpose from within our community to choose which one of those was going to go on to become our final mint. So our roadmap was always going to be a 4444 collection, a 3333 collection, a 222, and a 111. And so far, only 2 of those have ever been collections that you pay for. So the way I see it is that we've delivered a phenomenal, huge amount of utility to our holders on this chain since December. We've been here for 10, 11 months. We've worked every day. We're a part-time project. We all have full-time jobs and families. And those people who have held and been in it the whole time have received a huge amount of benefit from those things that we've done. And along the way, we've connected 7 other projects. We've built a space for all those projects to connect together. And we continue to welcome new people all the time. And the only reason we're doing the Panda drop the way we're doing it is because we do want to grow it. If we keep doing Troopers token mints all the time, that is great for our holders, but how does anybody else get involved? So we're making an opportunity for people to get a high return yield and get into the project and start enjoying it. So I don't know. I think I always, as the kind of community manager of it, I'm always trying to please our big holders, our small holders, and newcomers, and trying to kind of get a thing right across the board. So I'm super proud of like what we've done and the team and everything we've done in Kronos over the last 10, 11 months. So it's like I'm not offended by it. It's a great topic. Yeah. But it was interesting that I completely didn't even think twice about it until I listened to Coffee and Crow and was like, oh shit, that's
I thought we did. I hope I broke it down this morning pretty well. I'm thinking back.
Oh, it was great. No, I mean, everybody, mostly in the space, it was very positive, right? So it was,
sticking to the 5 pillars the whole time, like really, really good stuff. Really
not to mention, on top of that, like of all the revenue we've made, I think we've given back, I'd have to go back and count it all, and everybody can because it's on the blockchain, but definitely over 500,000 Crow, without a doubt, has been given back. 3 loaded lions, huge amount.
You said, you can't please everybody, but what you did was you focused on those 3 groups specifically and cycled through them. Like the long, the whales, the hardcores, then the long terms, and then the newbies. And you gotta continue to focus on all 3 of those.
Exactly, and even in this bear market when things have been tight and have been tough, we still decided to do the free kind of token-based launches over anything else, and I invested like $3,000 of my own personal money into the project just to make sure that development was all up to scratch. And that's what I do. This idea that like we're here lining our pockets, it's insane. Look at my.
We've been schooling people all day about tokens, and I think they're finally starting to listen. And maybe a lot of it should have been said earlier, and maybe that's my fault. Maybe not.
No, it's good. But I love the fact it's great in all this stuff because it is all in the blockchain, right? So I think, do you know what? In over 10 months, I think my wallet of my own personal gains from all the work I've put into Troopers is currently sitting at about £8,000, most of which is lined up to be invested back into the project over time. So if someone thinks, £8,000 for 10 months work is like, I'm not buying any yachts over here, put it that way. And it's all still sitting in Kronos, ready to continue to be invested in this chain.
Well, we definitely appreciate the transparency. Truck, what's up, man?
Oh, no, nothing. I didn't mean to put my hand up. I thought I was clapping. Throwing heart emojis and laughing faces and all that.
Truck, and we spoke, I think it was earlier in the week, and you said you were in Nashville. I sent you a little DM there with Ralph, the Ralphinator, he's the man about town in Nashville. He'll keep you right if you're still there.
This guy's got a truck full of family members right now.
Wait a minute. Did you say you sent me a DM?
I believe so.
From this account, or you have another account?
Let me see.
No, you haven't sent me anything from this
account. I know,
account.
me and Troops were just doing this. I was like, all right, write me back, but on the other account.
yeah, exactly.
It was definitely you. I sent a group chat to you and Ralph, unless there's another.
Oh, bro, if it's in a group chat, I don't even pay attention to those, man.
Oh, Mr. Big Shot over here.
No, I
don't
have
for the group chats.
I don't have time to sit there and read group chats. I really don't, and that's not being busy. That's just being very honest. I'm a father.
That's cool. I literally just said, "Hey, what the fuck? This is Ralph. He's in Nashville. He'll show you the shit." And Ralph's responded and said, "Oh snap, where are you at?" So there you go.
Ralph is good.
That's the chat. That's as far as it went.
Oh no, that's dope. That's dope. Retag me in that group chat.
He doesn't have time for that, man. He doesn't have time to
keep on with the ish, Alpha. Hey, look, we gonna get matching tattoos in August, bro.
Let's go. You mean
we're getting matching tattoos, bro? Straight up.
Yes.
On the back of our right thigh.
So
your wife can look at it later.
Yeah. So anyway, Alpha, I thought that was cool. I think as we come up for this mint, I think we continue to do what we're doing with that. And it was awesome as well. I heard Jenkins chatting to you about moonshots and what we're doing with that Discord, which is really starting to be a cool place to hang out as well. So, what else can you do in a bear market other than focus on your community and build for when things pick up?
100%.
That's what you can do.
And we love this sponsorship talk that we've been having, because it really is not just the best thing for the projects that enter into these kind of week-long or 2-week-long deals with us, but it's great for the community, and everything stays right inside this economy, and it makes the Thunder token work. So
and it's funny, awesome, right? Because it's been a bit of a Troopers thing, and I don't mean it to be like as if we think we're so big and clever, but we were here from the beginning, and we're lucky enough to build up a decent following, and a lot of people know us. So we've never really had to rely too much on, getting involved with any of these paid, inverted commas, influencers that are around the chain.
I mean, they hit us up every day, right?
Yeah.
And most of them don't even know Kronos, but they will still charge you $400 to tweet about it.
Exactly. So we've never had to do that. We've never done any paid promotion, and we host our own mint parties and whatnot if we need to have them. But I did just think, and this isn't trying to blow smoke up your ass, you've been here the whole time, and I've been here the whole time, and I thought, well, if I was going to do anything, and I do want people to hear the message, especially if there is a little bit of undershade brewing, we don't do big lengthy build-ups like the thing's minting on Monday and it will be what it will be. But yeah, we could talk about doing maybe a sponsor for a few days if that's cool, and I'll make myself available to come and talk to whoever wants to listen.
Definitely. And then
because it's supporting you too, right? Because I come in here and you give me an opportunity to speak, and I've never given you anything for it, I hold, obviously, I've got the token and we did stuff in Troop Loot and whatnot, but that's just like reciprocal. That's why I call partnerships, relationships rather than partnerships.
There's so many different ways that we support each other, minting each other's projects,
right? Exactly.
Pairing tokens, giveaways. But yeah, these sponsorships are really they're the foundation that keeps this going. It's the backbone to the whole
Well, it
thing.
helps you in your project, right? So I feel also that I should be, supporting you with that. So it's probably long overdue.
That's awesome, man. We appreciate it. Sir Mincelot, what's up?
Troops, I've been wanting to have this conversation with you for a while now, and it's perfect because it's come full circle. And I'm just, for the most part, it's good. It's going to be a sloppy compliment sandwich, just with a tiny little bit of other feedback. But let's start off by saying that the person that you might have thought the tweet we were talking about this morning, first off, this morning, everybody here had your back. Everybody here loves your project, at least from what I saw this morning. And I was down there clapping. I didn't get on the mic, but if you were driving and not watching, I was down there throwing hearts for you and clapping. You weren't in the room, but I've had your back, and you know I love your project. I'm always there when I can be. So the person that you might have thought that tweet we were talking about, or one of the tweets we were talking about, was about you, I also thought that before I even came in the space. When I got on Twitter this morning, it was one of the first tweets I saw. And I don't know if you remember this, but that is the person who got the referral for me for Troops. So
they were a mod for us.
When I saw that, and I thought to myself, is she talking about Troops? The first thing I think of when I see that is the person that puts me onto something, a project that I love, fudding my bags after they put me onto the project. Like, and I could be wrong. We could be wrong. That could not be what the tweet was about. But my point was that that's where my thought went to. And I have your back.
It's weird, just really quickly on that point, because I was reading through, and I go into threads and reading it all, because like I know these people. I've hung out with these people in lots of private
I know
DMs
Jan
and stuff.
really well, and I'm gonna say, because she left the Jungle Discord, and I'm gonna say we should all not take any of this personally. I think she's reshuffling the deck.
Yeah, but that was the funny thing, right? As I was reading through, one of the comments said something like, if you're reading this and you feel like a way about it or something, then the shoe fits, then wear it, or something like that. And weirdly, I was like, well, I don't feel like this fits, and so I'm not wearing it. Like I genuinely didn't think it was about us until I listened to Coffee and Crow. Anyway, carry on.
So regardless, my thought process went there, and whether or not she was or it is or not, if she was, then my thought was the person that turned me on to something fudding my bags, that's rough. I don't like that. And obviously I would have the conversation or engage in a conversation with her if we had the opportunity, like I'm doing with you now, because you and your space is the same reason I got into bad. And I'm still in both your projects. I still love both your projects. And when you guys had that feud, I thought the same thing about you. I thought I would have never gotten into bad if I weren't in the trooper space and you guys weren't pushing them. And for you to turn around and fud my bags when you guys had that whole beef. So here's where, like, I'll just close it up. I really hope that the beef is behind, because I still love both your projects. I don't know if you ever saw the tweet I put out with the Lindsay Lohan pictures from the Parent Trap saying when my favorite projects are fighting in Twitter.
Yeah, I did.
But that was definitely about you. So
totally.
That's all I have to say. The only thing I ever wanted to say that wasn't absolutely positive about your project. You've given me a return on my investment 3 times over, and I'm still holding your collection.
Appreciate it, man.
And I love the demeanor and everything else, but that is how I feel about it. I've always wanted to say that to you since it's been going on. So I hope you guys squash that and we have like a real.
That's cool though.
Because I still think you're fighting.
I love the feedback, and it's good. And the whole thing with that, it's like there's so many people, right? There's so many people, because everybody knows we were tight. Like Legend brought me in here from us fucking about in Ethereum. We talked every day for hours, literally hours on the phone. And weirdly enough, we still talk in DMs when I had the baby and he's texting me and we're making sure everything's cool. And we just have this stupid beef. Now, I don't know if you heard Ionic space on last Friday, it might have been. It's a recorded space. You can probably find it. It was the space
I was in it, and it was great.
Right.
And I was clapping.
So when Louisiana, where the whole thing came out, right? Now, weirdly, I don't drink, right? But that particular night, I had 5 beers, which is the first time I don't know why I ended up having 5 beers that night, but I had. So I don't know if I was half drunk or just feeling in a good mood or whatever, but I knew there would become a time where there'd be olive branches or there'd be opportunities to like put that shit behind us and move on. And that was the opportunity, right? And so it doesn't mean we're all going to be besties or whatever, but as far as I'm concerned, that whole thing was squashed a long time ago. And we're just moving on. Both projects are building and doing great stuff in different ways, and it is what it is. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. And you can take it from me that as far as I'm concerned, that's done and dusted.
Well, that's great news, guys. You wouldn't believe, but KD is coming up here, and we're gonna give J-Rock another chance because he's been trying for fucking 40 minutes. So
Troops,
here we go.
why you bullshitting people, Troops? Troops, why you bullshitting people? You fucking scammer, douchebag, fuck.
Oh Jesus Christ, this guy.
What's
I can't
up,
believe this
man?
guy. See, when you told me that KD was in your space the other day, I was like, I need to
I'm
hear
gonna
this
start
voice
charging
before
people to come in here and see
Shut the
KD.
fuck up, you.
KD,
Yo,
man.
Troops,
Jesus Christ,
congratulations,
great to
man.
hear your voice.
I heard you're a father, man.
Oh yeah, for the sixth time, but yeah.
Oh, shit. Are you? Fuck. All right, shit. All right. How you been, baby? Everything good?
Yeah, man, you be just still here doing the same thing. You know how it
Hustling and
is.
grinding. Like this motherfucker Alpha
You
right
know,
next to me, huh? Jesus fucking
oh,
Christ.
he showed
I'm
us
the
all how it's
laziest,
done.
bro.
He the best, man. Oh shit, Leonardo da
Shit.
Vinci's here. What's up, baby?
Well, I never thought I'd hear. I honestly
Oh,
never
let's
thought
get
I'd
him
hear
up.
this voice.
What'd you think?
I never thought I'd
What'd you
hear this
think?
voice in a
You think
Twitter
I
space.
fucking disappear, bro? I don't know. People got the wrong
Uh,
impression, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I got till the end of October. I'm almost there, so I'm not worried about it. How's everything else going?
well, all
The
good.
team is good. Give them my regards to everybody if you can. Sorry, Alpha. Every time I come in here, it's like it becomes quiet as fuck. So I do apologize, bro.
Dude, KD,
What's up, baby?
house. Oh my
What's up,
god.
baby?
Ah, shit, man.
Fuck,
If you don't
dude.
want to be quiet,
Oh my god, I
hell,
miss
that's
this
my
shit, bro.
boy.
What's up,
Oh,
baby? How are you?
dude, I am doing a million. When I heard your voice, I heard him
How's
say, I literally was sitting there listening, and I was listening to Troops and Alpha, and I was like, shit, man, this sounds like old times. And then he said, yeah, KD's coming. I was like, KD? What's KD?
There's only
Like, I
one
know
KD, bro.
KD, and I was
There's
like,
only one
oh
KD.
shit, it's
Been a long
gangster ass
time. Should have
KD.
left him.
How
Oh
you
my
doing,
god,
brother? How's family? Everybody good?
dude, it's fantastic.
Good. I'm glad.
T
I'm
Mac
glad,
just
bro.
pulled up. She popped the trunk. I got to carry groceries up, but man, it's so good to hear your voice.
And it's good to hear you guys, man. 5 minutes that I get a day, man, it makes my word just trying to be in this bullshit because all I look at is bullshit. But whatever. Glad you guys doing good. Troops, say hi to everybody from me, the whole team. But love and peace to everybody.
Family
Yo.
doing good, man. Family's good.
I
Good to
hope
go.
so. I hope so. That's the thing. All I do is conference calls. So, anyways, we'll
Dude, you need to
talk.
come
We'll
down here
catch
to the
up.
Outer Banks and come stay.
We'll
Bring the
catch up. I'll
youngins.
definitely need to run out of where I am from. So yes, I definitely need to run where I'm at. So definitely.
Yeah, don't run. Don't run. They don't like that. Just be patient, man. We're gonna see KD real soon. End of October. That's what I heard. J-Rock, I already tried to let you up here, man. You must have messed up. Leo, what's going on?
Dude, seriously, my wife is on the phone, and I she just pulled up, and I got groceries. I got ice cream melting out here, but how's the jungle, baby? Just the same as always.
Yeah, same.
You right.
I wanted to like have a little AMA with you real quick.
Do it, bro. Do it. I'm toting groceries as we speak. She's on the phone. The dog's barking, but I'm good to go, baby.
Yeah, I can get a 10 minutes out of you. Let's pretend like you know, we haven't talked in a while. And I would like to get your story as if it were an interview. Can you play along with that? Actually,
All right,
can you hold a co-host? Because this is something that I'm trying to start doing for Chronos. Is people that have been here for a long time. I want to get their like stories.
I'll totally give you as long as T Mac, my better half, will give me. I just brought the groceries up, so she probably says I got 5 or 10 minutes. So, what was the question again?
Yeah, nothing too long. But we want to know about your start, about how it's been, about how it's going. You've been running that morning space for a couple months now.
Yeah, man. It's honestly, if I have to be 100% honest, I'm just the feeling I have about it is gratitude. Um, Honestly, and kudos and flowers to you. I know that's not what you're looking for, but I learned how to run a space back in the day, when we were chopping it up and bullshitting on the regular. But man, it started out small. It was just honestly, it was me and Ozzy sitting there talking about an idea, and we wanted to do a show about nothing, and we kind of wanted to make sure that it was just, you know, our own little digital bonfire creation, and yeah, T Max said it's not really about nothing. It ends up being about everything, man. We've had people talk about family members that have passed. You know how a good show is. It ends up being lightly about crypto.
Yeah, it really has turned into its own thing. I jump in there when I can, and it's always a very similar vibe in the mornings. It's not about nothing, but it's a thing in and of itself, like the jungle or coffee and crow. And it's really, you know, it's cool to be able to talk about the process and about how it is kind of a beast of its own. Once you get these things going.
You know what's funny is Truck loves it too. Like he's a Star Wars renaissancer, and he comes in. And today was hilarious to listen to some of those fools chop it up because I had to do some work, but like I can hear them, and I go back and listen to some of it. But I'll tell you, man, it started out small, and we got a little momentum, and we tried to figure out what we were doing. And one of the cool things that I told you about this metric, and it's continued to this day, is that the female presence, and you can ask BBC and Truck and any of them, but we're trucking along real close to 50-50. And I know when we started these spaces, it was literally 93.7% females. And I think the powerful
Yeah,
women.
so it's a powerful cast that is, so, like I see the same people in there all the time.
You know what's
And
cool, man? I'll tell you this is not just, we try to say it's a show about for the people, about the people, right? And it's a lot of East people, and there's a ton of Kronos people. Kronos Balls comes in all the time. Kronos Balls is the digital renaissance from the jump, and the uh, the thing is, like the other day, it was so cool because I know you know Violetta, and I know you know Sammy Arriaga, and some of those guys on Fridays they come and have a music show, and we've had Crypto Casualty. I know you know him, and I don't know if you know it's Louis Baby, but you are going to love him if you don't. He is a teacher, but he actually works with multiple schools now. But like, man, he is the funniest rapper in the world. Like, it is so fast and so good, but then he can also slow it down. But it's a cast of characters, and there's another guy. Especially, you guys need to know about this dude if you don't. But are you familiar with Hash Lips Alpha?
yeah, yeah.
You know about his video series or whatever, right?
His video series?
So basically, what this
Yeah,
cat
are you referring to Hashlips as in the guy who created all the original like how to generate NFT collection like
Daniel,
that?
yeah, exactly,
Yeah, he's a great guy.
dude. That dude is legendary, and like anybody that's got a project on Kronos or anywhere, man, I have so many people that come up to that dude when I'm in spaces with him that are like just gushing about how he helped them so much because all his shit is open source, right? And it's a really good series. So anybody listening, that's a good thing. But he started coming in the spaces, and some people that have done a lot of shit in Web3, man, and they love the fact that it's a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of people singing and dancing. And I mean, I guess they might be dancing. I don't know, but sometimes I'm dancing.
Oh, they're dancing, man.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you giving me a minute and
No, it's
talk about it.
cool. It's every day, right? And it's 6:30.
6:30 until I get rugs, usually on the job site or whatever. Like I'm still running the construction company. I try to start it early and run it as long as I can. You know, you love it. We did a flounder gig in an episode on a space the other night.
Oh, I heard. Yeah. No, because the funny thing is, man, like there's been plenty of people that came through here, you know, and then maybe I didn't let them speak enough or something, but they started their own spaces, right?
Right.
Not a lot of them lasted, and you've been doing it, so you deserve props.
Hey man, I really appreciate it. And like I said, man, I don't really feel like I take much credit for it because those fools start showing up and start talking shit. And you know, I don't know if you know the print, the School of Athens, but it's a bunch of people philosophizing and talking, and there's one guy in the front that's drunk and has fallen down, and that's who they say that I am. But
I got
but I will tell you this, dude, and I want to tell you this, and I don't want to get my wife started just shout out Martha's Vineyard for the moral fortitude to be humane. And my wife was like, I took her there. I told you a couple of years ago, she fell in love, and I literally think we took pictures of your sisters like sheep.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's a big photo op.
But it
And it's
looked
one of
like,
the best water views, honestly. It's a hell of a
but,
farm.
but I'm not trying to go political on you. But I just wanted her sentiment to me, which was genuine and honest, and was just kudos and salt of the earth, and that's all we got
Yeah,
for you
man.
guys in the
Yeah,
vineyard.
man. We're all human, you know. And
And
like,
look, dude, the minute that you and Lizzie can get those yard apes babysat with grandma, whoever, y'all need to come down here, the two of y'all, and just stay at our crib. And if you come before the end of September, we can stab some flounder in the face. But if
sounds
not,
like a plan.
if not, you know you can't
We're going to
always.
Virginia October 21st
Oh, that's why I called you
to the
earlier
23rd.
today. I tried to call you the other day, and I always call them like 10 minutes or 6 minutes or 12 minutes before showtime because it's like calling a movie star or somebody famous
It
right before
usually
they
works, man.
right before they go on stage. He normally answers like most of the time. But I
Don't tell
totally have
him.
to get with Murphy because if y'all want that, we need to order the fat ones and get the shit. If I know we talked about it, if he definitely wants it, I want to get sizes and get that shit ordered
Yes,
so we
it's a
can.
definite.
Well, we got to get sizes and we got to get colors and we got to make sure because I was going to do the dry duck hoodies, but I don't know if you want. I mean, we'll talk about it. Whatever. It's a.
Yeah, no, not for the first one, but I dig it because
Well,
we
what we
got
might do is we might peel a couple of those off just for you know what I'm saying for your boys that are out there grinding and doing the Discord and all the soldiering.
anything, man. Right?
And
Even
just
if
peel
it's a
a few
10
of those off.
pack.
We'll peel a few of those off just so they can see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even if it's a fucking 9 pack of like medium, large, extra large. What like with just the
Condoms.
logo on the front and the Island Thunder banner on the back, like e- even just that is fucking amazing. That's the kind of merch that we've been putting out for the past 15 years.
So
But the
where is it
thing
in
that we're the
Virginia? Is
most
it in
excited
Richmond?
about is we have so many talented people in this community that can do so many amazing things with like just look at what Legion has done in less than a week with the Island Thunder graphics. Like he's been on staff less than a week and has put out like 40 pieces of content or
Well,
copy or
you need to
whatever you
let me
want to
hook
call
up
it.
with him for vectorized camera ready art and maybe
Yes, Legion is the motherfucker, man.
make sure that he and I can get a hold of each other so I can get we'll talk
No
for
shade
sure.
to
I don't want
Nifty,
to
but
waste your
like we
time on the
fucking
show, but
upgraded big time.
yeah, T Max has soups on. But yeah, man, thank you so much for the flowers and a minute to speak and to talk to KD and Troops and all the old school people.
My
It's
guy,
cool.
you know this is what we're looking for every day.
Absolutely, brother. And
Oh, I think he got broke. That's a bitch. Corona Balls is up here. What's up, baby?
He's a rugger. He's a rugger.
A rugga.
What's going on, guys?
Chilling.
Same old, same old.
Oh, we missed our second 420.
Yeah.
It's all right. We'll be all right.
You.
I got to roll one anyways. Grinders up. What's on the forecast, balls? How was the ticket mint? How we turn out?
We turned out at 65. I'm gonna be pulling those numbers here between today and tomorrow. Mondays are busy for me, so I didn't have a chance to do it. Had like 6 lessons and all that stuff, and I had to do the CSA meeting on YouTube. So I try to do all that stuff.
Yeah,
Try to be all over, man. Like Leo said, I'd be in his space early in the morning.
it's a lot, man. It's a lot, and for someone that's running a project, I definitely went through a period where I had to kind of mathematically figure out where I could use my hours the most effectively.
Yep.
But 65, that can get some shit done or not.
It'll get a bleacher. It'll get one set done.
All right, so one bleacher from the raffle.
Yep.
I know Troops kicked down for some bleachers, which was awesome to hear. And
Yeah,
we'd love to see some more projects
he
or
put
people.
raffle, so
Yeah.
that's cool. And and honestly, that's what helped push the raffle. You said a lot of people don't partake in raffles too much unless it's something. But I keep trying. We gotta do it, and we're one step closer, and that's it, one step at a time.
Hey, Balls, let me know if I missed your space. I think it was too late for my UK time, but let me know if I won anything from the raffle. I'll make sure we can recycle that back through some other giveaways or whatnot. And I've still got you just reminded me to go pick up those other balls that we talked about.
Absolutely, everything you won, I kept.
Yeah, nice, nice. Just recycle it. Just spin it again. That's the best way, man.
Well, if I won, I want my shit.
I haven't pulled it yet. I gotta get to that. I'm pattying some burgers now to put on the grill, and
Hey, boy.
taking the night off. I reschedule everybody. I might go to a park. This coach has been wanting me to come help him here, so I might take a drive over there and help him out.
Got to take care of your chickens, man. Take care of your mental.
Yeah,
Don't burn out on us.
But that's my good space, man. Being in the park. Like when I walk in that fence, nothing else exists, and I think that's what I'm missing. I'm missing being out there because it's a different world, bro. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. I can never explain it. Once I get on a field and start coaching and doing practices, like nothing else matters, and I need that.
And kids need people like you. A lot of kids out there need a coach like that because they need to see the world or the baseball field the way that you see it. So I know I tell you this all the time, man. I want to tell the listeners though, this is why we invest in Chrono Balls, because we invest in people and we invest in projects that are doing something not just for their holders, but for like the world in general. So like this is the best thing you can put your money into. This is the best mint that you can participate in, and it is ongoing on nftlaunch.me. So that's balls, baby.
Oh, do you know what? You just reminded me of something. No, on you go, Balls. Go.
Go ahead. What did I remind you of? Go ahead.
Have you ever read a book called The $1 Trillion Coach?
No.
And if you haven't, you need to read it. So there's a book called The $1 Trillion Coach. It's about a guy called Bill Campbell. Bill Campbell was like an advisor to like Silicon Valley's top tech companies. So at one point he was like advisor to Google, to Apple, like everybody who was anybody back in the day. He was an advisor to these guys. A phenomenal human being. Started off as a football coach, and all that he brought to like all these top guys, Eric Schmitz, Jonathan Rosenberg, like all these big CEOs of all these big companies. He brought like the coaching mentality. It's a phenomenal book if anyone's interested in tech, leadership, coaching, inspiration. He passed away a couple of years ago, cancer. But this guy touched millions of people and inspired so many awesome people. And if you're into that thing, The $1 Trillion Coach is a phenomenal book for anyone to read. It just reminded me of it because it is super important. And he continued to coach the whole time he was making millions and all these VCs. He continued to coach like school football the entire time.
I looked it up already. It's in my cart, $7.50. That's a good investment.
Yeah, it's a great audiobook. I listened to it on an audiobook. It's fantastic.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
Yeah, we can always use a good reading list or like, book list.
You know what? Honestly, I'm going to go a big rant here, but I changed my life through audiobooks. Sounds like a bit of a grand statement, but like
I'm right there with you, bro. When I got
Yeah.
sober, it was the gym and audiobooks, and I haven't been the same person.
Absolutely. There was like a 5-year spell. Like I had done my degree, worked, was a developer, was moving more into management, and I was on like a reasonable salary, kicking around at like 50K a year-ish kind of salary range. And I just needed to do more. And I think it was when the first one of the kids was born, I had all this time. I was driving around, I was sitting on the side of football pitches and all that kind of stuff. And I used to just listen to music, and I thought, I'm going to change this up a little bit. So I started consuming this like tons of, like in my industry, loads of tech, leadership, management, business, tons of content, just like lapping up, soaking it up on like ×3 or like ×3 speed. So I was just like a sponge. And honestly, like within 5 years, I had
Doesn't it sound like a chipmunk when you listen to it that fast?
You get 2x. 2x you can just about handle.
Right.
3x starts to get a bit crazy. That's if you're in a real hurry, you can 3x it. But yeah, like genuinely, just helped in terms of my career, everything. Like I had like 3x my salary, just moved up, just inspirational stories. Yeah, definitely changed my life. And I know a lot. You see a lot
So
of
the faster
CEO.
you listen to it, the faster your earnings go up.
Yeah, you get through more, right? And
That's the ticket.
Time is money, right? Time is money.
Yes, sir. No, I couldn't recommend it more.
Yeah. You see all these like top CEOs saying like, they read 3 books a day or whatever, this kind of shit. But I'd never really believed it, but it definitely changed a lot for me.
Yes, sir. It's been really awesome catching up with Leo. I'm glad he came through. Always good to talk to troopers. I'm glad we told the crowd about the Chronoballs project. Holy shit. Brian Pistar is coming up here. I thought I was going to go into an Ethereum rant, but I'm giving the floor to Bry Guy. Maybe I'll give him the co-host. This guy's got the world in his hands. No, J-Rock. Get out of here.
Jesus, he's still trying to come up?
Yeah. I let him up twice. He just doesn't say anything.
Into this house we're born.
Hey.
Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone. Actor out. Riders
on the stone.
Yeah.
Riders on the stone.
His brain is squirming like a toad.
Okay, what's up?
What is up, my dude? That was an intro.
Anybody who comes into a space with their own musical entrance has got my vote. I'm in.
One time he came in and he was a computer and it just read that out. It was like intro music, Riders on the Storm.
I'll have to do that once again, but tonight Human Brand is here, and I want to remind everyone of what is coming to Thunder, what is coming for the Jungle Fam this week. So I will start off by pinning something to the top.
Riders on the storm.
Well, that was good, man.
Until the storm drown.
Be appearing any minute now, so if someone needs to get reminded about the Thunder mystery boxes, check the tweet that is above. But simply said, They are NFTs that will be mintable for Thunder only. They will cost 4,200 Thunder, and a decentralized oracle will decide what is the content of the box. There are 4 rarities of the box, and each of these NFTs is actually claimable for real-world merchandise, ranging all the way from a keychain all the way to designer sneakers. And they are coming this week. You
We
can
said that last week, Brian.
Yeah, I know. And I was thinking about whether I should start by apologizing for not delivering, but then I
No,
decided
no apologies.
No, man,
because
that's how things work here in Web3. Like you always know that it's like not that exact week, so it's everybody's used to it, man. No worries.
And I
oh, that
only said it so that nobody else could say it because nobody's allowed to talk shit to Brian.
yeah, okay. The reason for the delay in the boxes was actually that someone tagged me on Twitter showing me that he has 100,000 Thunder and written something like he is ready for the boxes and when they are coming. And the way the application was working before was that it was only 1 mint per transaction. And you actually need to wait 10 minutes before the decentralized oracle creates your random number. So I started thinking about the person who wants to spend all that thunder on boxes, that he will just have to request one random number, wait for 10 minutes, then mint the box, then do it again and again and again and again.
They could pay extra to speed it up, Brian.
Actually, that is unfortunately not possible because that's
All right.
just the oracle work. But I found out a way to change the structure so that people will be able to mint multiple boxes within one transaction. So now I am set on them launching this week. I am sure they are launching this week. And I'm also sure that there is another thing coming this week, and that is the Thunder DAO. For people who do not know how a DAO works or how it should work, it will basically be a website that will be accessible to everyone, but only holders of the Thunder token NFT will be able to participate in the website. Every Thunder token NFT holder will be able to create a proposal, basically write any idea, any suggestion they have for the community, and each of these NFTs will then be used as one vote. So let's say you own 5 of these tokens, then you have 5 votes in any proposal that is created, and you can also create proposals. So a simple example for the first proposal that could be created. With each of the mints of the mystery boxes, the thunder spent on the boxes will be coming straight into that smart contract. So for example, people now could vote on how will the thunder be spent, whether that thunder should be given out to the community, whether that should be used to provide liquidity, or whether that should be used to buy some NFTs that will then be held by the Thunder Treasury. So there is a lot of exciting stuff coming. And I also want to ask Alpha, has a Medium website for Island Thunder been created yet?
I believe that Murphy has either done it or was in the process of creating a Jungle Medium account, and also interviewing within the community for someone who is a good writer, and or multiple people that are good writers that can summarize well and maybe do it as a job. Because, like, here's the thing.
I'll hire them too.
Yeah. And the Jungle Media Corporation, or Limited Liability Corporation, can handle this type of stuff for our immediate crofam, so to speak. And this DAO is going to be huge. There's a reason that we've been holding back on the merchandising, and there's many reasons for it beyond the fact that, like, we don't have to get into it. But, like, you've seen how many people we got making hoodies right now. We got a bunch. And by October 21st, we should have our first looks at what this community can do when it comes to merchandise. Because I've done merchandise. You've seen pictures of me wearing Island Thunder gear, and we even back in the beginning of the website sent out what we had left around here. Besides the patches and the sneakers, of course, we still have the customs. We're still creating customs, but the merchandise is something that this community can really knock out of the park, because we realized early on in the game that people would just hit us up without being asked, like, hey, I can make soap with the Thunder label. I can make metal. I can fabricate metal in the Thunder logo. I can, dude, whatever you can think of, this group can make it. And not only should they be making it, they should be able to profit from their work. So as a DAO, we can approve or deny any of these proposals, and we can profit share in a brand that is not only growing at a rapid pace, but is already well established, 15 years in the game, when it comes to reggae music, you know, Jamaican lifestyle type shit. You cross that with what we're doing here in the jungle and Coffee and Crow, the Morning Thunder branding that's been going on and is almost ready for our coffee brand. It's like one hand washes the other, a rising tide lifts all boats, and you literally get to see it and feel it and benefit from it every single day right in here. Keeping it simple. I learned how to DeFi from VVS. That's very, very simple. That's all we're doing in here. Keeping it simple. Joey wants to come on. That keep it simple talk gets Joey up here. But Bach Gang, what's up with you, bro?
Hey, what's up, Alpha? Good afternoon, bro.
That was a little word salad I put out.
I just wanted to come up and be like, dude, we're getting very close to that 500 million supply on MMF, bro. It's gonna be a pretty
crunch time.
Pretty interesting, what is gonna happen situation.
Yeah, I did not know that is what you were gonna bring up, but I dig it.
I feel like it's almost like a countdown to something big that's gonna happen with MMF. Like,
nobody else is feeling that though.
Oh, no one?
I don't know. You're the only one that
it's
talks
crazy,
about
dude. They actually produce a lot of MMF token, because last time I checked it was like 497, and then today I checked it's like 499.3. I'm like, holy shit!
I know.
Well, 2 million MMF tokens are getting generated
from
like
price action. Yeah.
Yeah.
MMF was still down, even though everything else was starting to bounce.
Did they release any statements about the 500 million thing? Like,
about the messing around on the game exchange. What do you call that thing?
Oh, the
leverage exchange.
The perpetual DEX.
Yeah, the MEX.
Yeah, MEDEX or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MEX.
I see Mr. Huddles here. I wanted to ask him a question because I know he's like all things.
Let's get Huddle up here. Joey, what's up?
Hey, I actually grabbed one of the other drivers up here in the big red sound booth, and here's the shout out.
Thank you, Joey.
Peace and happiness stepping down.
Love you, bro.
You fucking blew my ears off.
I said the sponsorships were the backbone. No, it's the truckers. It's the truckers, and the horn represents the truckers. But really, the truckers keep this show together.
I'm starting to learn, man. I'm starting to learn when Joki's doing his thing. Like there's about to be a loud horn, and I need to remove a bud or something.
Well, yesterday, check the tapes. He was driving like a Isuzu Trooper or something.
Yeah.
I don't know where that horn came from. But what do we got left here, y'all? We got like a half hour. So it is a little bit of crunch time. I'm really glad Brian's here. I'm super psyched for mystery boxes. This is going to be awesome for me because I get to clear all this stuff out of here. Look how much stuff we have to give to you guys. It's ridiculous. Oh, you can't see. We get to clear all this out, and we're taking all of that thunder. Well, it's going into the contract, right? But it's off the market, so that's a serious hit to circulating supply. And then we can start talking about what we want to do from here, because I think you're all going to start to feel a little bit better. And maybe we do a second round of Bach. What do you think? What's the best way to get thunder to people without affecting the market? Do you do a second round of I mean, it's not a pre-sale anymore. What do you call it? A seed
Well,
round.
you know,
Speed round.
as your legal advisor,
Yeah.
Alpha, you know, I'll be careful. Make sure there's no U.S. persons, you know, joining into this whatever seed round. But yeah, that could be a great solution.
Raise your hand if you're in the United States right now.
You will need to
Great.
ban them
Nobody's
from
in the
this
U.S.
chat.
Good,
Okay,
good, good.
perfect.
Continue.
But yeah, no, I mean, you could do another like raise, right? But I think you have to probably like make an incentive. It's sort of hard to like do another raise of a token that's already trading because it's like you kind of have to give an incentive to like buy the second raise, right? So you have to probably sell them the tokens at a lower like unit price versus what the live trading price is.
Yeah, it's like it's no shade to the community, Bach, but you've seen what we've been going through. It's like if you leave it to them and just say, you know, you can make 8% a day, you can buy it here, please make liquidity. This is what you get. So, not that we're in a bad spot at all, but we've lost about 70% of our value over the past 2 months. And I guess that's in line with the rest of the market, but we don't follow the rest of the market. There's absolutely no reason that we should be following the market.
Yeah, but see, Alpha, that's the problem though. Even with you losing 70% of the value, I would still say you're overvalued, right? Because it's hard to like, how do you like keep the metric of like being a $10 million plus coin? You know, like what are your how much revenue can you generate to support that market cap? And
Right. It depends how we do this seigniorage or whatever you want to call it, how we distribute tokens to the community without inflating the supply or deflating the price, because nobody likes it. They don't like it.
I think you almost have to give a big band-aid. Like you kind of have to lower the price, you know, and kind of do a big reset. That's what we did at Bach. If you look at our chart, we're at like at super unsustainable levels. I think our leverage was like at 10x. So
Mm-hmm.
you know whatever our liquidity was, you 10x that. That's our market cap. And we're just like
right around that.
it didn't make any sense, you know. And we had a lot of cash on the side, and it also didn't make sense to put liquidity at these prices. So we did a big reset, and you know from that reset we like 4 or 5x, and it's just much better there because like right now our liquidity is like 0.8, 0.7, close to there.
Million?
No, 0.8, 0.7, like in terms of
Oh, I got you.
leverage. So whatever liquidity you see, you multiply, and that's our market cap. So we're actually over, you know, under leveraged, you know, but it's hard, man. It's very, very hard, you know, because like for your token is like
At first, it was just hard for me, right? Because I was holding 80% of the liquidity, 80 to 90% of the liquidity. And as it went down, I was losing tens of thousands of crow.
I feel like for your token and the size of your community, I feel like a good market cap where you can actually justify like, you know, how much money you generate with the sponsorship and the airtime. Probably like 800,000 to 2 million. You know, I think that's a fair
I appreciate your input.
Yeah, like I don't know, and I think at 800,000 to 2 million, you can actually get enough people to raise like liquidity up to like 100,000 to support that. You know, then I think you're gonna have
I would love to see this community put together 100,000 in liquidity because they've put together 25.
Yeah,
and that's a good start.
I mean, like, come on, you can do it.
I know we can. I know
Like,
I could
you
myself, but
you
like
barely have
we
any
got to do it
controversy.
together.
I know you can do it, bro.
Yeah, because the beginning stage was getting my portion.
I mean, I
for
see some of these like Gen 3, Gen 4 collections. They raise 100,000 all the time. You know, it's no problem.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
You know, but I think you can do it, Alpha.
We have 332 holders. I think that's awesome. I also think the second most awesome thing is the chimps. Look at the fucking chimps.
The
4,485
chimps raised like
holders.
$4.5 million on that whole mint. You know
Yeah,
that?
dude. And the chimps are still the highest holder count on Chronos Chain.
The highest
Go
holder count?
fucking chimps.
Really?
That's what this says.
Let me see. Chimp.
The NFT project with the most unique owners.
It is. Damn, that is so true.
Fuck yeah, it's true.
We beat them. Bach has about 1,112. They have 4,488. Wow.
You can't beat the chimps, man. It's the chimps. Chimps were first. The chimps will always be first.
I think the crow cows were first or something.
No, fuck that shit. Crow cat. No, first 10K.
Oh, the crow crows. Yeah, I call them
Crows.
cows. Oh, that's a really good fucking collection. Crow cows. Let me see. Somebody already made
that. Absolutely.
Crowcows.com.
I've seen them. In fact, it was all part of the Chupa
Oh, somebody registered that. Somebody registered that in 2022, April 11th. So you might actually see that come out soon.
Get out of here. No, it was part of Al Chimpone and his sisters and the Chimichanga.
Oh, really? Crow cows?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember?
Oh, wow.
And he was like, we're airdropping cows to the... Because they get eaten by the zombie... And we're making a death.
Really took the whole jungle animal stuff too seriously, bro. Like, fucking... I'm seeing like all different animals come out of the woodwork, bro.
Oh, shit. That's what I meant to get Leo to say. Is he still in here? Because he said it to me on the phone, but that doesn't do me any good. I want him to say it in front of everybody. You were right, Alpha. I should have listened to you. But
on what topic, may I ask?
Al Chimpone.
Oh yeah, okay. I just wanted to hear you say it.
I think Al Capone's a cool guy, bro.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! I will.
We just like, you know, he has capital he still hasn't deployed yet. It's a bear market. When the bull market,
he's been holding that $10 million since I met him. Talking about my mentor. You guys need to. I kicked myself for not smelling bullshit earlier. So,
but
all
also,
jokes
like,
aside,
if
that was fucked up.
If the MMF supply goes like above 500 million, like, are we like protesting? Like, what are we doing here? You know?
What do you want to do? You're in charge.
I want people to pick up the pitchforks and be like, bro, hey, let's get like Bach's money back to Bach. You know, like,
I'm selling pitchforks.
Like, yeah, that's actually a really good idea, but that would be crazy if it goes above 500 million and they lied about that on their papers. Because I swear to God, I feel like Bach ever did some shit like that.
When was the last time that we talked to them about it?
I don't know. I remember last time I got them to change one of the things on their white paper because they mentioned like how MUSD is like Luna, and then
that was a good thing to take out.
Was this Sequence that got into it? I got into it with, or was it the other one, Kutan or whatever?
But I don't remember.
Sequence are they
doxed? Probably the most. Sequence is the most.
Are they doxed or no?
Are they doxed?
Yeah.
To somebody.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Got to be doxed to CDC.
You'd be surprised, bro.
Bro, they got it. Yeah. They're listed on CDC.
You'd be surprised, bro.
All right.
There's people that are ready to sell their identity like any day, anytime.
Yeah, I think CDC has an identity, will have an identity for them, of course, yeah, through their KYC.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you, there's people
but
that are willing to sell
you've
their
gotten
identity.
really far without doxing, you know? Like,
Yeah,
really far.
that's normal, dude. Like, we're in DeFi, bro. Like, it's all Satoshi
I know, but all
Nakamoto.
this stuff changes. It changes every day.
Yeah, I remember I used to get into it with Astra all the time. Like he's kind of the same as back, like from that same side as a developer, and Astra was just like, no fucking way, it's never happening. You shouldn't do it. Nobody else should do it. don't do it. And I was like, okay, man, well it's up to you. It was funny, but yeah,
Oh, don't dox yourself.
yeah.
Nah, dude, it's actually like low key. Like, honestly, I mean, if you're honest, it's probably not a good idea to dox. I mean, we've seen it. Like,
God
SEC,
damn, man.
the SEC will come after you. Like.
Why you keep doing this to me? All day today you've been doing this.
No. Dude, I was reading more into the case, bro. Like,
yeah. The only reason I've ever said it is not because of all this stuff. That is one thing, but I've always just said just purely from your own personal safety thing, man. The fucking internet's full of fucking.
I live on a remote
idiots.
island.
Well, yeah,
according to the news.
Yeah. You live on one of those little, like in the cartoons, just like a bit
My
of
God,
sand with a palm
you hear
tree.
them talking about it? Like they sent them to an island with no resources. I'm like, shit, man, we gotta fucking stop and shop.
Are you talking about the illegal immigrants again?
They're legal immigrants, Spock. Yes.
I'm very disappointed in that one, bro. That was really.
We all are.
If they sent him to my area, dude, we would have taken care of him, bro.
We were taking care of him.
Yeah, we would not send him to like a military base.
Stop it. But, honestly.
But in other news though, bro, like, did you read the SEC charge, dude? Because like it's very interesting because like not only did they like charge him not only for making ICOs or whatever, but they charge him for promoting like tokens. So like it's almost like, for example, right? Just pure.
You're talking about the Coinbase? I mean the
No. This is the
guy?
This is not OpenSea. OpenSea is another thing. This is the first of its kind insider trading for NFTs. But the thing that happened recently with
is this the reason that they're trying to make it so that they have jurisdiction over all Ethereum trades? Because this is fucked up.
See, that's what I'm saying. You have the context. The context of that. Of that is that they're charging this guy named Ian Bellina, and inside of the charging documents, they said that because his trades, the whole thing happened on Ethereum, and most of the nodes that are operating Ethereum are in the U.S. They have jurisdiction, so they were just like establishing like how the SEC has.
They cannot set precedents like that. It's not fucking true.
How do you know?
And it's only provable in.
I would say now with the merge that happened, I would say probably 80% of the validators that exist are probably on AWS or DigitalOcean or whatever cloud computing software. And
do they have that data? Are you saying they're going on actual data? I think they're making it up.
I think they're probably right, and I probably with the proof of stake they're probably even more right now. But all I'm saying is like think about it.
We are not
just with you putting hashtag Croj up there. You could be technically breaking security.
Fuck off.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I'm just giving you like
all right.
Legal advice.
No, you're my buddy. You're my buddy.
But hopefully that never comes to us, right? Because we're small fishes, quote unquote. But imagine they do like
I'm a minnow,
like
bro.
They just start like hitting everyone. Like, oh, you talked about tokens.
It's great for business. It's great for the economy to just fucking.
But the good thing is they're not seeking for criminal charges. They're seeking for civil. What do they call it? Basically, they just want all his money. Yeah, that's it.
They want all his money, and they want to set these
just seize your assets.
It's all about precedent.
Yeah, they just want all his money. They call it. It's like a big word. They call it gargantuous or some shit like that. I was like looking it up. I was like, damn, I've never even heard that word before. But yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy, bro. I just look at that sometimes, and I'm just like, oof, it's crazy.
You're crazy.
I think what's more likely, they'll do a lot of these kind of cases in the bigger. This is me just shooting from the hip, not based on anything, but typically how it goes is they'll shut down, they'll make some big news about some stuff, and then eventually all this is going to be moved to some sort of centralized, controlled version of crypto, isn't it? I mean, that's what's going to happen. And at that point, they can't go back and try and then charge every single person who was ever into crypto or promoting stuff when it was decentralized and unregulated. That would be impossible.
See, Trooper,
But
that's
from
right. Because like the charge they're going after this guy, Ian Bellina, it happened in 2018 at the height
well,
of
yeah,
the.
no, that's the thing. They'll go back and they'll pick random ones, and like you said, like things over 1 million. Like they'll definitely do it because they want to showcase it in the media and pick stuff out. And
I
look, they
know,
already
but
have
dude, like
all.
who even remembers what you did in 2018,
I
bro?
know,
Like
yeah. Oh, but
tokens
they'll have all the
there,
data, and
NFTs there.
that's the crazy thing about it, isn't it? It's all on the blockchain, like you just said. All this stuff
Blockchain
is in
doesn't
cloud.
forget.
It's all in cloud computing. Like they probably don't have any of that AWS data, but they can fucking get it in a heartbeat. That's for sure. So it'll be interesting. But I don't know. And then once it all becomes legislated and centralized, there'll be like the circle will start all over again, and all the maxis will go back underground and start doing mining and shit in the back shadows again. That's what happens when anything gets legislated, right?
I'm here for it.
I was in a
I'm here
space
for
with
it.
David Goxstein or whatever that guy's name is,
Yeah, Big Dave.
and people were like
Yeah.
saying like they need it because like the
Dude,
documents.
I was in there today and they were arguing about pronouns. It's like get with it.
Yeah,
That's so
What are you doing?
dude? I've never
so
actually asked. What
2020.
are your pronouns?
I told him he should come in here for an interview, and he acted like he was too fucking cool for it. I was like, all right, buddy, you
Bro,
keep
David
doing
is
you.
the coolest guy, bro.
Goxie is the king of Ethereum. You got to remember that.
Yeah, like I understand, bro. Like there's like a ranking to this, Like,
Fuck
We're
that.
nobodies. We're nobodies.
I'm bullish on Thunder these days, man.
I'm
Even though
fucking bullish on
Bacchus,
Thunder too, bro.
I'm fucking bullish. I
I
think
just
we're onto
wish
something.
I just wish it was like more in line with the market cap that I'm looking for.
We're gonna, you can't please everybody, but I'm listening to you, Bach. I'm listening. But you're not saying anything.
Yeah, literally all I hear is actual crickets.
Yeah, these are real crickets, man. They're out here. We out here.
Doesn't Twitter actually put cricket noises when no one's speaking?
Yeah, but they're not as good as this. That's good stuff.
Does it actually do that? No, it doesn't.
No, you got to have the soundboard.
Yeah, no, it does. When no one says anything.
No, it doesn't, Bach. Only when you're not talking. See?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, there
That's
it is.
balls.
That's frogs? You got frogs now? Like, this is a new NFT collection? Like, oh, cricket. Crooked. A cricket that came to crow.
Croquets.
Oh,
Bach is fired up today,
let me
dude.
see. Let me see
what are you smoking?
Crockett.com.
It's not taken. Ticket.
$5,000 that they want for Crockett.
All right, ticky tempo. Fury Mouse Gang just hit me up. We should get them in here. Hold on. Let me send them the invite. Hey, Alpha, what's up? Come kick it, motherfucker. ETH is at 1340. What did I say? 1320? I guess I lost that bet. Who bet me?
What the fuck?
Where is he? He lost.
Bounced. Yeah, he's not here, so you have to hear the tapes.
I still got $50 here for a noob. First time caller, long time listener. Where the fuck are you? Bing bong. Let's go. We got 14 minutes until our third and final 420, y'all. Crowlin just DM'd me. Fixed Thunder price. That's not my job, dude. I deployed 4 different treasury buys at 420 Crow today. That is the best we could do. And we also added $500 worth of liquidity to the Crodex pool today. And that was the best we could do. Legion, how we doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Thank you for asking. How's the crew doing? How's everybody doing?
Really good, really good. I was telling everybody, I don't know if you heard before you got up here, that you've been killing it, man. You've been killing it since you got on board.
I'm trying, bro. I have a lot of more stuff, that I'm still working on, just putting stuff together. I'm actually just trying to plan plan there has to be a system for this, right? So like how I release things and why not. Right now I'm just throwing stuff out, but there is a plan behind behind the madness. Um, but yeah, I just getting on here, appreciating all the positive vibes. You guys are all, you know, all the hustling, right? All the hustling, all the innovation, all the ideas bouncing off one another. I think that's very important. And every single time that I'm feeling, a little down or, whatever it is, I swear to God, all it takes is just listening to you guys and, it gets me, back up and going. And that's cool. Another thing, yeah, brainstorming. Let me go back to brainstorming. Sometimes you guys get on a roll, man. We get on this roll and it's hard to like write down what you guys are talking about, but I'm doing it, right? And I'm gonna come back and give it to you guys because sometimes you guys have these ideas and they make perfect sense, and then it's never heard of again. So it's like, are you guys planning on, you keep us wondering, right? Like, oh shit, are they really gonna go through with this or not?
God
But
bless you, man. This is the reason that I listen back to my own tapes. Because
Roger, yeah,
I miss stuff in here. Yeah, man.
and
For sure.
that's a lot of good ideas, man. A lot of good, and I barely learned, not too long ago I have to write down everything. Like I can't, come up with an idea and I'm gonna do it later and rest assured that it's gonna be done. No, unless I write that shit down on my notes, right, on my phone or something, whatever it is, if it's for an ad, if it's for a quote, whatever it is, I have to write that shit down. That helps out a lot too.
Oh, for sure. I
Yeah,
think everybody should have a pen and paper next to them.
right. That's a good one. That's really a good one, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I've
Post-it
been writing
notes.
on the wall this whole time. So
Yeah,
everything I
Yeah.
tell you guys to do is really just stuff I'm trying to tell myself. But luckily, people here listen. They write their seed phrase down. They send test amounts. They don't fuck with scammers, and they take their time and breathe before they swap, and they check their slippage, and they do all these things that like I had to learn the hard way, and it's pretty cool.
Alpha, do we have a like a how do I even say this? Like a for a token for Thunder?
No, we got like grainy screenshots of
Right.
the MP4. Um,
Are we transitioning that same look to like a more digital friendly environment, or are we coming out with like a new
I really liked what you did with the
you want
when
me
you
to work with that?
when
Like
you
I could
yeah
give you
man when
like
you
different
sketched it
ideas.
or
Hmm.
you etched it. You
Oh
etched it,
shit.
but it ended
Yeah.
up, like if it's not on glass, it looks like a sketch, and it's like a simplified version. It's really dope.
We can
And this is what we were talking about before you came up. Is this DAO our DAO that Brian is almost finished with. This is going to be the way that we put proposals like this forward. Like, all right, I can create this type of merch, and we can put it on the website, and everybody wins, and people can be rewarded for their work. Like we're bringing boxes of cutie soap down to Virginia, but we can, in essence, we're building a lifestyle brand that's a lot bigger than when we started. Like the brand itself has a lot more facets than when we started, because it was just what I was into: reggae music, smoking weed, beaches. It's a vibe, right? But then like everybody else has vibes that they're bringing into the brand, and it's created a real lifestyle brand that hopefully represents onboarding, because that's the message that we're trying to push, you know?
And let me cut you off right there because the real reason I came on here was I was on the celly with my cousin, and he's one of the cuckoo heads that actually listens to me when I have to say anything crypto related. And we all know
God
how
bless
hard
him.
it is to find somebody like that,
Yeah, man.
somebody that's willing to fucking lend an ear. And yeah, man, I'm careful with him because he's an interesting fellow. I love that guy. We grew up together. He's very interesting. We'll just say that. But what I'm trying to say is that whenever I lead him into anything, I'm very careful, right? I play it really safe with him because I don't want to give him like the wrong impression if something goes sideways, right? So when I, onboarded him onto crypto, it was through, CDC, and it was just easy. It was easy. I tried, a few other ways with him. He couldn't do it. He looked at me, very confused whenever I would try to explain anything to him. But I brought CDC, and he took it with open hands, and he's been loyal ever since, right? He went from his blue card to his ruby card, and now he has his he just got his green card in the mail. That sounds funny. Anywho, um, so yeah, I just onboarded him to some Thunder today. He jumped
Let's
on
go.
HopSwap, and he
Nice.
switched over some Crow for Thunder, and I explained to him what the deal is with us, and I kind of told him, it's a cult, bro. It's like a cult. We all look for each other's best interests. We actually care about what we do because in theory we're only as strong as the weakest link, and that's something that I personally that's something that I believe in. Um, Anywho, yeah. So we have a new member. He's a loyal member, and he's gonna be dollar cost averaging. That's what we talked about. So
Bring him up here,
hell
man.
yeah.
Bring him up here. Tell him to say those
I'm
magic words and let him
I
get his
know.
$50.
I know. I'm getting him on a Twitter. He has no Twitter. He has no social life. But he will be here soon. I promise. That's my word.
That's awesome, man. Because Web3 is definitely the best weirdos in the world, and people with no social lives find themselves to be the fucking coolest kid in the room all of a sudden. So I highly recommend it. highly, highly. And we got 6 minutes left, y'all. So if you got something important to tell this community, go ahead and hit that mic button. Brian, of course, you have the floor.
Riders on the storm. No, I'm just overusing it right now. I just wanted to say that compared to the amount of people who are in the room, the tweet I have pinned to the top doesn't have enough retweets, so fix it right now. That's all from me.
Fix it. 12 and 11. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. It might be my fault because I put these chimps up here. All right. Now it's up top. Now we should have at least 50 and 50. Balls, what to do? What I say, balls?
Hey, who was talking about that? They just onboarded somebody and they got some thunder.
Oh, that was Legion.
That was me, brother. What's up?
All right, send him this way. We'll send him some CBZ and then you can teach him how to make a LP.
You know what? I talked to him about Chronos balls. You better believe your ass. I talked to him about Crow balls, and he's in it. Yeah, he loves it. I'll let him know. I'll let him know that you said that. He's gonna be thrilled. Hell yeah, this is what it's about.
Yes, sir. Let's help him out. Let's do it.
Thunder CBZ, man. We're building a bank of Thunder CBZ. Bank it. Bank it for the kids. That's what I'm saying. Take all that Thunder you've been making. You buy some CBZ. Pair that shit. Toes, what the blood clot y'all do down there? Yo, Toes, get up here, man. At least say what's up. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're killing me. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ.
That's all I came up to do was to. You said, if I got anything to say to the community, I just want to shout out to the jungle.
Ooh.
What up, bitches?
Yo, look at this gang, man. Like, Toes is up here, Brian is up here, Ian and Legion and Joe Q.
Hi.
This is the team right here.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What are you doing?
The fuck, Toes? Where you been, man? I haven't seen
Yo.
you in forever.
Oh, bro, my schedule is just not right. I've been trying to catch as many recordings as I can. But
no, man, I always see you coming through with the retweets afterwards, man. I always see Toes retweeting the space like 4 hours later, and I'm like, that's my guy listening back.
I just
how did it sound?
got off a job way down Boldwater. I was all sweaty and dirty, and I'm supposed to meet my family for dinner, so I just went and jumped in the water.
Boldwater? You're gonna drive by my house if you're Boldwater.
No, I'm down in Eggertown now, just meeting the family for dinner. But I went. I went and jumped in the water at State Beach for my shower.
That's what's up. This is the best time of year to get in the water, man. Water's warm.
It's so warm. So, but hey, man, I miss you. It's good to hear all your voices.
Miss you, bro.
I don't know. We'll make it happen. But yo, keep up your good work because it's really inspiring.
Appreciate you, man.
Likewise. But
stop by sometime.
I definitely will.
I got some homegrown. It's not. I didn't grow it, but I took it from Damrock in Aquina. Yeah, it's really good.
That's dope.
So definitely come through, man. It's like is it 420 yet? It's almost 420 for our friends on the western side.
Yep.
Yo, it's 720 over here. If it's 420, I'm gonna smoke one for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Take a little puff.
Just a little clarification for you guys. 420 right now is in the mountain region, not the west coast. The mountains.
And that's west from here. Shut up, Joe.
Just feel lucky I'm in the hotel room and not in the truck. I'd give you a honk, honk, honk.
Joe,
peace, Murphy. Peace.
Happy 420.
I don't think you should speak to your fellow fans that way.
Who said that?
Was that J-Rock? What the fuck was that?
I could not figure out who that was.
I think it was J-Rock.
Oh, happy 420.
I think it's very rude to speak to your guests that way.
Oh my god.
We did it. We burned through all 3 420s like we do every damn day. J-Rock, you can stay because I like it when you talk like that. Talk funny. Talk funny to me.
You're fat ass.
Not too spicy. I want to thank everybody for being here. I hope they retweeted that tweet from Brian up top. Nope, you didn't. So, fuck off. Come on, you guys. It's a like and a retweet. We barely ever ask you to do this shit anymore. It's a bing and a bong. Bing bong. Fuck your life. Let's go.
Bing bong.
Thank you, Toes. Gabriel, let me get a Norwegian peace sign if you liked it and retweeted it. Sean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
I can't believe you made me do that. My kids hate it when I do that. My wife hates it when I do that. So I never do that. And then look what J-Rock went and did. He fucking made me do that. Sorry, everybody. That was probably really loud. It's probably really awful. I apologize.
Hey, yo, big respect to everyone. I got to scoot.
No, it's okay, man.
Corona ball, shout out to you. Troops, keep up the good work. We'll talk to all you real soon.
Nice to hear you, Toes. Good
Later,
to see you, brother.
Toes, you get your laptop back?
I didn't get my old one back.
All right. One of these days.
One day. Peace.
One day. One day. Green Sticks is up here. What's up, Sticks?
Hey, yo, that shit, I just
Hey.
fucking started dying, bro. I'm walking around and all of a sudden I hear, oh
Oh, Jesus, and you're in like a fucking cathedral or something too,
yeah?
right?
You know, I got the vocals in here.
Where is this guy? Where are you?
Wow, the Palace of Versailles. That's a flex.
Oh, whoa.
I've been watching The Crown with my wife.
Oh shit, have you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's a bit intense. Did you watch the real funeral? All day of it?
No, I took Chan's word for it.
There was a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
There was a shitload of bagpipes, which I was impressed about because typically English people always are fucking throwing shade at us Scots for the bagpipes being terrible. But the Queen, her other title was Queen of Scots. So she died up here in Scotland and she used to love coming up here. So she had like the fucking pipes representing. She had a lone piper in like the cathedral. It was awesome. I was like, I hate the Queen, but go on, girl, with the pipes.
Go, girl. Yeah, they're big in the show. Like, there's a lot of bagpipes in that show.
Yeah, she was representing. Like, she always came up. She lived about like 30 minutes from where I was brought up, but she was like a local over there.
God save the Queen, or
hell yeah,
whatever they
God
say.
save the King.
Yeah, the King. It's Charles. Charles is another story.
Charles on her level. We can only hope there's like maybe 10 years there, and then William can take over, see what damage he can do.
I'm looking forward to it. We got a lot to look forward to. But we only got a couple of minutes left here. So who's got something really that can't wait till tomorrow?
Does anyone know the Kronos token contract address? Like at hand, they could DM me.
The Kronos token address? Like for Crow?
Yeah. Somebody sent me this like
Why don't I have it?
Like token sender thing that they built. Just somebody, and the way it works is a bit random. You have to put in like the address of the token that you're sending. And I was like, oh shit, there's a Kronos token address, and I mean, of course there would be, but I've never really had to go on. I've never went on the chain and looked for it, so I guess I could probably search
I
it
never
up.
have either. Actually, I've looked up the price of Crow before, but the contract I would get by looking up Crow and doing, well, which pool? The Crow.
Well, that's the thing.
Crow E.
When I typed in Crow, like when I just typed in Crow, like into Chronoscan, it just gives like the first thing that comes up is like a USD coin, but that's not it.
I think it's this one that ends with 450B.
Okay.
You see that? Here, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
This is the Crow. Weird. This is the Crow address from VVS, not Wrapped Crow, regular Crow.
Okay, I got it. I'll check it then. It's weird. It's a weird way for it to work, but I was like, why doesn't it just check the wallet and then send it from the wallet? But I guess he's trying to verify in case you're sending different types of tokens too. So maybe it does make sense.
That's right, 450B.
450B, yeah. I'll have
450B. Box sent me a different one.
Yo.
Yeah.
No, Alpha, the Crow does not have an address, but I think what you're talking about, Trooper, is the Wrap Crow, which is the ERC20 representation of Crow. That's what I sent you.
But why would it be that? Why would he be? So he's built this thing that's like, he's just kind of practicing with it in beta, and it's like basically for sending like multiple, if you're sending Crow to, or any token to a bunch of wallets. So if you're sending Crow, you wouldn't want that wrapped Crow address. You're sending just normal Crow. But yeah, I didn't think I had an address.
What you would send between chains.
Yeah, but I'm not sending it between chains. That's the weird thing. Like on his application, the first thing you do is choose the network that you're on, then you connect your wallet, and then you put in the token address, and then you put the addresses that you want to send to.
So basically, yeah, exactly right, Trooper. So if you want to send Crow, you would convert your crow to Rap Crow, put the Rap Crow address, and then do a multi-send of Rap Crow to multiple addresses.
That's a pain in the ass. Why'd you have to wrap the crow? Why I would just send it. I've got another tool where I would just send the actual crow from the wallet instead of doing it.
That's how he built it, right?
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, thanks. Anyway, sorry that's a bit of a boring way to end the show, but thanks.
No, I like the boring stuff.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna ask the King. Is it King Charles now?
It's
Charles.
King Charles III.
Was he the one with the Epstein Island or another one?
No,
no, that's his brother.
Okay.
That's his brother.
Andrew
which was hilarious,
was
man, because he was
though.
there.
That was funny to learn in the show. Andrew's favorite.
And that's why he's not in jail, man. The Queen. It'd be interesting to see what happens because she just stopped.
Can't protect him anymore.
Well, she stopped FBI. She stopped everybody coming anywhere near him, and there was a lot of public outcry all this week because, of course, Pedo was there like the whole time. He was right there front of the procession. He wasn't allowed to wear his military stuff because he's stripped of all royal duties. But he was there. But
yeah,
it was
they're
weird.
very cool with like adultery. They're very cool with like a little bit of incest. They're very.
I mean, Alpha, if you were like rich and famous, would you be cool with that too?
No, dude. No,
not Epstein Island stuff, man. I mean, that's Andrew was lucky to get away with that shit, but he's essentially out in the shadows. He was only on TV because obviously, I guess his mum died, right? So.
I swear, I don't know why, but I thought that was the guy that's the new king now. But I guess I was wrong. Fuck.
No, Charles had some spicy moments, but like nothing like.
Oh yeah. Charles is definitely up there too.
I can't end it on this though. Should I bring J-Rock up? I can't bring J-Rock up. Fuck.
I want that guy in the cathedral to give us another.
No.
But tomorrow I'm bringing a lot of the spice though, because I'm looking at this MMF token supply, bro. Like,
I was waiting for it to hit a half a billion while we were in here.
No, that's gonna hit.
So Buck, Buck? Have you got like a working theory here that they're going to go over their promised supply? Is that what your theory is?
He's almost guaranteed it.
Yeah, I mean, like when I read the contract, if the contract is connected to the Master Chef, it's definitely going to go above 500 million. But we'll see though. But if it doesn't, that's the thing though. If it doesn't go above 500 million, then they basically bankrupt themselves. No one can farm anymore. Like, where are they going to get more MMF tokens to keep paying out more MMF?
I'll sell it to them.
Yeah, but they have to MMF will actually have to not be a Ponzi and actually make money to pay back. I don't know if you understand.
Is that possibly the move over to Polygon and stuff? Is that a different?
No.
Concept?
This is on their MMF documentation for Chronos. They promised 500 million. I heard it was a vote actually to reduce it.
There was a vote.
That's even more scandalous.
So what if they knew they were going to hit that and therefore almost screw themselves, and so they started up their plan B of moving to Polygon?
Possible. It's possible.
So does that mean what? They reach over 500 million and they just pack their bags in Chronos and oops,
rug that shit. I'm just fucking.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If MMF does rug, I will be like, bro, I told you guys they took box. I'm just saying. But yeah.
I think I used to own this chimp. I swear I used to own this chimp.
I used to own all the chimps, bro.
I used to own all the chimps. That's true.
Yeah.
There's a giveaway up here. I want to shout out CrowSwap. We did an unpaid AMA with them yesterday, and it was awesome. It was really, really good.
Alpha, as your business manager, I have to tell you, why was it unpaid, bro?
Well, we gave away $100, and
of your $100 or
no, they gave it to a listener. So
yeah, but I'm saying in a situation like that, right? They rose. I think CrowSwap raised $250,000 last time I checked.
Yeah, they got a lot of money.
Yeah, dude, they could have tossed you $1,000 just for coming on.
I know, man. Most people just offer. I don't ask for money.
See, this is as your business manager, bro. I have to tell you. You have to tell them there's a lot of value here in the jungle. See, the jungle's media brand is $20 million worth. Look at our token.
Well, you said I was overvalued.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you can use that to your advantage, right?
All right, cool.
Whenever.
See? That's what I'm talking about. Now I can end it. Drink some water, everybody. Brush your teeth because we got work to do. Oh wait, Texas. No. Fucking hate Texas.
Because I'm a big investor in the jungle, bro. Like I'm not expecting any like return on investment because that would be like a securities, but
yeah, I would never promise you that.
Perfect.
This is why we're gonna be.
And dude, what's crazy, Alpha, is like all your spaces are recorded too, bro.
On purpose. That's the crazy thing.
You put it on YouTube too, right?
That's so it. I'd be like, if I was doing something illegal, would I record it?
But dude, that's the comical part about it. Is like SEC comes up to you and they have like a treasure trove.
Yeah, fuck. The problem is it's not illegal now, but then they make it illegal and then they come back pay you, back check it. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Alpha. I keep scaring you with all this shit. Let me not.
Yeah, can't scare
before
you.
Alpha just rugs the jungle. Is like box said.
Cause you can't stop the lion. You see me? You never hear that one day?
What's up, Texas? I think you're up here, bro.
I'm not fear nothing.
Texas, you have 25 lions now?
Yeah.
Dude, you're like that guy off for the Bored Apes. What's his name again?
King Franklin. Oz did that, and I was like,
Franklin. Yeah, you're quoting yourself about how much lions you own. Fuck, dude, you're gonna make like the lions not cool anymore, bro.
The lions were never cool. Come on.
He's fucking coming up.
I can't stop this pain.
No, but seriously though, can I know your price average? Because Franklin tells this price average for all his Bored Apes and stuff. Like if he's in profit.
Oh, Texas knows. Texas got the spreadsheet. Give it to him, Texas.
Yeah, I'm in profit.
Big time.
Nice. Let's go.
Like, the thing is, you got the Cubs. The Cubs like kind of flipped everything when you got all this. I got all those free airdrops. It kind of like changed how I look at everything.
Yeah, I kind of want to get more loaded lions down, bro. I only have one, bro.
I only have one too. I mean, one also.
And Zeus robbed me of that one. He sold it to me for like super high too.
I know. You're making a mark out of yourself.
We're all in the one. We're in the one club.
Yeah, you never know with these lions, right? Maybe one day Chris is like, let's increase the money printer, and then just like what they did with cruisers, they just boom pump up the lions real quick.
This is Chris we're talking about, not Uncle Gary.
That cruiser project seemed like a pretty legitimate mint.
Which one?
Are you?
That's that good Scottish sarcasm you can't even tell.
I think it's the English accent. I don't know if he's like being sarcastic or not.
That was so fucking deadpan, wasn't it? That was good. I'll just leave that one there.
Hey, so the God Hates Crofam, that's a complete ripoff of God Hates NFT, right? So that's not original art.
No, it's not. But
it's a derivative.
It's a Creative Commons license, yeah.
Yeah. So do we give him any hate for that? Because I mean, when Goblin Crowtown did that, we got some hate on that.
He got plenty of hate, man. Louisiana came out like, "Hey guys, it's me," and everybody was like, "Nah, fuck that." And I was like, I was surprised
because that's just straight plagiarism, in my opinion.
Yeah, whatever.
No, yeah, I mean, there's doing derivatives.
Texas.
You know what I'm pissed about, Texas? I haven't gotten minted rewards this is the 4th day in a row. So, like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Are your listings still below 2x?
No, all of my listings are right in the pocket.
Bro.
And
we should protest on this.
And Mr. I got my treehouse back yesterday, and I listed that. And a treehouse is 8 points. And I got nothing today.
Maybe they paused it because of, like, the Kronos Cruiser stuff.
I'm going to whoop that ass.
I demand free money.
Texas.
Where's my money?
Where's my free money?
Are you still getting minted rewards, Texas?
I am getting... I'm actually getting more minted rewards off my 4-year yield now than I am listing, which is awesome.
Yeah, but what about the claim? Are you claiming still?
I'm claiming every day.
All right, and nothing's changed in the past 4 days.
Alpha, I think they banned you, bro.
Bro, ever since I sold my cruiser, I haven't gotten rewards, and I don't. It's like, do you have to have a cruiser to get rewards?
you got shadow banned because of that. They don't like anyone talking shit about the crypto.
No messing around. Like crypto.com still has me blocked, and that is like no longer a joke.
I think you understand now, Alpha. You're
minted. Oh, I have to go pick up my daughter. Fuck. Okay, I knew I had to go. Sorry, babe. Drink water, brush your teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi.
Don't forget your children.
Own the keys to your crypto. Caw caw pew pew. Bing bong. Riders on the storm.
Mic drop. Peace out. See you in the morning. Pew pew.